Breaking news for all Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong holders. This is the moment many of you have been waiting for. It's happening right now. We have confirmed reports that Tier 4B bank appointments are opening. And the signals coming from inside the banking system are louder than ever. If you've been following this journey for years, you know the signs: quiet memos, sudden training updates, security changes, currency freezes. Well, today, those separate clues have turned into one clear picture. The starting gun for Tier 4B exchanges may have already fired. This isn't rumor. This isn't hype. This is a developing situation that could change everything for you in the next few days. So don't click away, don't scroll, don't get distracted, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this moment might be your last chance to prepare before it's too late. Let's start with what's happening right now inside key banking locations across the country. From major Tier 1 bank headquarters to private redemption centers, there is an undeniable wave of activity. Bank managers are holding closed-door meetings. Internal memos mark high priority are circulating. Calendars for specific staff members are being cleared. And here's the kicker: certain employees are being called back from vacation and put on immediate standby. If this sounds like routine business, it's not. For years, Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong have been treated as niche currencies, barely worth a mention in day-to-day banking operations. But in the past few days, there has been a sudden coordinated effort to refresh foreign currency intake training, specifically mentioning IQD and VND. That's not by accident. Banks don't spend time or money retraining staff on something unless they expect real, immediate action. For those new to the term, Tier 4B refers to a group of internet-connected currency holders, regular people, not government insiders, or elite financiers who are believed to be part of a special phase in the global currency revaluation process. In simple terms, Tier 4B is made up of everyday investors who have been holding currencies like the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong in anticipation of a major shift in the global financial system. Over the years, this group has been quietly preparing, following developments, watching insider updates, and staying connected through online channels. While skeptics have dismissed the idea, the consistency of the recent banking moves cannot be ignored. When you see synchronized actions across multiple institutions, combined with sudden operational readiness, it's not just smoke, there's a real fire starting to burn. The most recent developments include two critical memos that have shaken the Tier 4B community. The first memo instructed banking teams to review and update foreign currency protocols effective immediately. It also included a new phrase, Exchange Cohort B, which many insiders believe refers directly to Tier 4B participants. This term has never been part of regular banking processes before. The memo also ordered all foreign currency staff to block time between early and mid-August for special appointments. No explanation, no public notice, just clear your schedule. And most importantly, staff were required to undergo specific training on how to process IQD and VND for those paying attention. This is like watching the final pieces of a puzzle drop into place. The second memo went even further. It contained a detailed flowchart showing how exchanges would be verified step by step. This kind of documentation is normally kept deep inside compliance departments and never seen by regular banking staff. But here's where it gets even more significant. The memo referenced ongoing tests of the Quantum Financial System Interface, a next-generation asset-backed digital network that has been rumored for years. This was not speculation. It was written in official internal instructions. And at the bottom of that memo was one short but powerful line: be prepared. Timing is subject to operational readiness. It's not marketing language. That's a direct instruction from higher up, and it carries weight. Across multiple U.S. states, Texas, Florida, Nevada, and Georgia, reports from trusted contacts say redemption centers are suddenly active again. Security has been increased with guards stationed overnight. New surveillance systems installed and tighter access controls. Certain employees licensed to handle high-value currency exchanges have been recalled to duty, and some are being told to work double shifts. This level of readiness doesn't happen for routine operations. It's a sign that something is coming, and it's coming soon. And if you think this is just happening in the US, think again. International banking networks are making quiet adjustments, with major institutions freezing public orders for IQD and VND. One of the most telling signs is the suspension of foreign currency orders for the dinar and dong at major banks. Frontline staff are giving vague answers, sometimes saying there's a supply issue, other times claiming systems are being updated. But behind the scenes, insiders say this is a controlled pause to prepare for an incoming rate change. In the banking world, freezes like this are strategic. They're used to prevent sudden public demand before a major shift. And right now, with these freezes lining up alongside staff training, security upgrades, and internal memos, the picture is becoming hard to ignore. Here's how things could unfold from here. First, we'd see quiet, behind-the-scenes test runs. At redemption centers, EAs would check everything: biometric logins, document scanning, transaction verification, to make sure the system is bulletproof before the public phase begins. Then, the go-ahead would come from top-level financial authorities. That signal would trigger private notifications to Tier 4B participants, giving them access to secure portals or phone lines to book their appointments. No big public announcement. No media frenzy. It's just a controlled rollout to a very specific group of prepared currency holders. Once you receive that alert, the clock starts ticking. You'll need to have your currency neatly organized, authenticated, and ready. Identification. Documents, passport, driver's license, proof of address must be on hand. If you have a financial plan, a trusted CPA, or an attorney for asset protection, this is when all that preparation will pay off. Because the truth is, those who are ready will move quickly, and those who are scrambling could lose valuable opportunities. In the past, even rumors of rate changes have triggered massive demand. So imagine what happens when the real event begins. Why all this secrecy? Because the global currency revaluation is not just a financial event, it's a geopolitical one. The shift from debt-based fiat money to asset-backed systems affects every country, every bank, and every major corporation. That's why it's being handled quietly in stages, with private groups like Tier 4B going first. And the way banks are moving right now suggests that stage is almost here. If you've been holding your currency, now is not the time to doubt. It's the time to double-check your readiness. Some viewers might still wonder if this is all just speculation. But remember, banks do not waste resources. They don't train staff for nothing. They don't increase security at empty buildings without a reason. And they definitely don't block out schedules for special appointments unless there's a major event behind it. The signs are consistent. The timing matches what many have been quietly expecting. Think the systems from teller stations to the quantum financial system are being tested and put into position. If you think you'll have time to prepare after the alert comes, you may be wrong. History shows that when these events happen, the pace is fast and the windows are short. Some will be ready and walk straight into their appointments, while others will waste precious hours searching for documents, counting currency, or trying to figure out logistics. That's why preparation now is critical. Have your checklist ready, keep your communication channels clear, and make sure you can respond instantly. When your time comes, this moment is not just about exchanging paper for numbers on a screen. It's about stepping into a new financial reality. If Tier 4B appointments are opening now, you are looking at the beginning of one of the biggest wealth transitions in modern history. The decisions you make in the hours and days after your appointment will shape your financial future for decades. And that's why you need to be ready not just to exchange but to manage, protect, and grow. What comes next? In closing, the developments we are seeing today, live in real time point to one conclusion. Tier 4B activation is no longer a distant theory. It's here. The banks are moving. The systems are humming. The security is in place. And the window between early and mid-August is exactly where the signs are pointing. If you have been on this journey, waiting, preparing, and staying informed, this could be your signal to act. Stay alert. Watch for official instructions through your trusted communication channels. Double-check your readiness tonight, not tomorrow. Because when the message comes, your appointment window has opened, you'll have no time to waste. This is your chance to be part of something historic. You've waited, you've prepared, and now the door may finally be opening. Don't miss it. This is Iraqi Dinar News, bringing you live updates as they happen. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned. The next alert could change your life.